Hey guys, it's me, the Gaming Cricker, and welcome to my playthrough of Uncharted: The Lost Legacy on the PS4, obviously, because it's a PS4 exclusive. So I've been really excited to play this game for a while now, just because I haven't really replayed it. I played it once when I was playing through the Uncharted series for the first time, but then I haven't really played it ever again. Like, I started it a few times, I never really got around to finishing it, just because I replayed the main 4 games, so Uncharted 1 to 4, like really pretty often. I play it like once every year maybe, or maybe even more frequently. But just cause this is a spin-off game, and like I do really love the characters in this game. Like Chloe is one of my favorite characters in the series, and Nadine is a character that is kind of cool. But like I don't know, just like I've never really been as attached to these characters as I have been to the main characters from from Uncharted 1 to 4. So I'm really excited to play this to see how it holds up now. So I'm starting a new game, obviously. Let's see, would you like to keep the treasures, play stats, and the Queen's Room? Yeah, let's just do it. So I'm gonna play on hard difficulty because I know I said I like playing on the hardest difficulty there is, but it that's for my own that's just like when I'm playing for myself, not like for YouTube or anything. Because then like if I were playing on crushing in this game, then I like what's it called? It would take me 2 hours to advance like 2 levels in the game, and that wouldn't be fun for anyone, and it certainly wouldn't be fun for me. Like, I would be able to edit it all out, but what's the fun in that? Which one should I delete? Delete this one, just cause it's my first save game. Like, I just like read it. I just opened it up again just to make sure it was the right one, but yeah, that's the one I'm gonna delete. So, if the PS4 doesn't take a while to, doesn't take ages to load like it does on like it does with Spider-Man, and obviously it's gonna take a long time to load. Okay. So I know, I know that fans of the series might be wondering why I'm playing this game first, because well, it's the game that's been most recently released. It's the 5th in the series, and well, mainly like I said, it's more of a spin-off game. Like, it was meant to be an expansion pack, like DLC for Uncharted 4, but then it turned into like a new game entirely. So like it still has all the same gameplay mechanics as Uncharted 4, like the rope, the shooting feels pretty much the same. There are some improvements, but it's basically the same. So like I thought I'd play this one first and then get to like the main series later, just to I don't know, just to like I don't know, that's just how I would normally play it. Now that now that I think about it, like if I were to play it, if I were to replay the series again, like whenever I do again, then I'd play this game first, because like it has like one tiny little spoiler for Uncharted 4, but like no one pays attention to like it's just like one tiny little dialogue sequence, and like it's kind of easy. It's kind of easy to just gloss over it, kind of. So I'm not too fussed about that, and I might probably won't draw all that much attention to it, so none of you guys will notice.
That's when it's my favorite. It
And then
makes
watch
your
how I
eyes
just
twinkle.
draw loads and loads of attention to it.
Does it now?
Half price if you buy two.
Wow. You again? Is this your store?
No, my father's.
How much?
800 rupees, please.
800 rupees.
Okay for you, 550.
Incredible. So, does your father usually leave you here alone?
No, he's away fighting the devils.
The Indian army called him up, did they?
No, he volunteered.
Really? Well, if it was my choice, I wouldn't leave you here alone. All right. That's 300.
Better deal. 400 rupees plus Ganesh.
You don't want this. It's broken. See?
You don't know the story? Ganesh fought Parashuram while standing guard at his father's door.
Yes, to defend the honor of his father, Shiva, and got his tusk hacked off for his troubles.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's not for sale. Right on time. Okay, look. 600 rupees. You can keep the change.
Hey, wait! Hey! You need the guy.
Oh? And what'll that cost me?
Yeah, so the main character of this game is Chloe Fraser, she was introduced in Uncharted 2, and she was really great in that game, and so I'm glad Naughty Dog gave her like I'm glad Naughty Dog like put her fully in the spotlight this time.
So, you're Ganesh.
Like
Come on,
I
Chloe.
do miss Nathan Drake a lot,
Not for sale.
but like I feel like it's Naughty Dog, they know what they're doing, you know. So like I feel like this series is in safe hands with whatever characters they choose to do next. Where am I meant to be going? Okay. Through here, I'm guessing. Okay, let's go here. Oh yeah, we are meant to go here.
Excuse me.
Actually, you know what game I want to see
What?
next, like from this
Don't get
series?
me wrong,
I really want to see a game with Charlie Cutter,
but I like
because
my Ganesh
like
back.
he was in like the first half of Uncharted 3, and so was Chloe actually. But then like something happened that just took him out of the game basically,
Pay for effort,
and
kid.
he was one of the highlights of that game. I really loved him. I really loved that character. Like he was just so funny and charming. So I really want a game, or even just like, yeah, I really want a game starring him. So let's see, where are we even meant to be going? Are we meant to be going here? I hope.
People aren't allowed across the bridge. It's too dangerous.
Well, guess what?
Kid,
I'm
it's
not
been
like
a
most
long time.
people.
you need to make yourself scarce.
I have a spare bed in the store. 300 rupees. Best deal in all of India.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
No thanks. I need to get on this truck.
Bad idea. The rebels, they hurt people.
Listen. I need to help my friend, okay? Tell you what. When I get back, pizza's on me. Deal?
Why does her face look kind of weird there? It could just be me, but it does look just a bit weird.
Sir,
Wait.
sir, please.
God.
My dad, we were eating ice cream. I can't find him. I can't
Oh wow.
out here.
It's okay. What happened?
He was
Go on,
standing
jump on.
over there. Wait, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, so I said before that I'm really excited to play this game. So the main reason is just because it's Uncharted, and I love Uncharted, and it's my favorite game series. I will always look for an excuse to replay these games. But just I'm really excited for this one in particular, just because like I said, I haven't really played through it. I haven't really played through it recently. Like the last time I played through it must have been. Actually, no, I did play through it kind of recently, but then like I've only played this one twice. I've played the other ones like 3-4 times before, and yeah, like I did replay the whole series just like quite recently, but
Okay.
like
Red
I don't know, like that's just still,
Better than nothing.
I don't know, this one just doesn't really have as much of an impact on me.
It's just
And the thing is, this isn't even my least favorite in the series. It's like a really solid Uncharted game, I'd say, and I can't see where I'm going. Okay, yeah, so it's a really solid Uncharted game. Like it's like my third in the series. It's like my third favorite in the series, and well, you know, there's 5 games, so you know, I'd say but even my least favorite game, which is, I don't know, maybe Uncharted 3, yeah, I'd still give that like a 9 out of 10. Like maybe if I were being like really harsh, I'd give like an 8.5, but like that's being really harsh on the game. Like I still really love that game. So that's just more of a testimony to how, or testament to how amazing this whole series is. And I'm gonna do something to annoy them all. No, I wanna be stupid.
Walk away. Yes, sir.
No, I wanna be stupid. I just got gunned down. Damn. Also, I don't know if you can notice it, like, I don't know if you can notice it in the when you're watching this, but what's it called? I changed around my PS4 setup. Now I just like I just moved rooms, so I think that should make it a lot quieter. And I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep, here. Yeah, so yeah, it should be a lot quieter. Like, I tested it out and compared it to how it was in my room, and it's like I like I cannot hear the PS4 fan in the recordings when I'm recording here, and when I'm listening to the recordings in my room, it's like you can hear it more than my voice. So I think it's an improvement, but we'll see how it sounds when I upload it.
I've done nothing wrong.
Bloody bullies.
Get out of here. Go on.
Damn.
Shut up.
Check.
So I'm going to be playing through like the whole like prologue section of this game. So
Hey, hold
wait, what?
on.
No, damn it! I wanted
What's
to
your
get
rush?
past him. I thought it glitched.
How do I know
Yeah, so
you're
I'm
not
gonna play
smuggling
through like the
something
whole what do you
harmless?
call it? The whole prologue section. So when you like, where it just introduces everything you need to do, and then like, and then and it enters this like you and Nadine, or it enters Chloe and Nadine on a boat, with on a boat talking about what they're gonna do, and then I'm gonna stop it there, just to
I'm in the middle of something.
just to like, because that's just like the whole introduction bit. So I'm gonna be playing that.
Understood. You, with me. Man the gun.
Sir, what about her?
Just let her through.
You heard him. Get going.
Oh, bro, that's luckier than Nathan Drake.
Lucky for them, I've got somewhere to be.
Actually, one really cool thing that like the developers of Naughty Dog, the developers of the Uncharted series, like confirmed basically. Basically, what they said was in Uncharted, when your screen starts going like all like starts going black and white, that's just Nathan Drake's luck running out. So I don't know what it is for this game. It's probably just you taking damage, but for the first 4 games featuring Nathan Drake, then yeah, it's just your luck running out. It's not actually I mean, you are taking damage obviously, but your luck's running out. Where am I meant to be going? I'm meant to be going here. There are like these small but noticeable details, like Uncharted 4, it doesn't, I mean not Uncharted 4, like none of the Uncharted games have a map on them, but then like, I just feel like you don't need a map, because like, just like certain highlighted bits that, like look, just that street lamp there, it tells like, it sort of just catches your attention and tells you where you need to go, so I think that's just like some really good that's just some really good attention to detail on Naughty Dog's part. Just for 1 minute, I've got to do something. Okay, that's a bit better. I can see a lot clearer because just my light was on and now it's not, so I can just see things way clearer. No, don't say it. We were meant to go here. Oh no, flip! I was meant to kill this guy. Okay, good. And then we're meant to go through here. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna edit all that out and pretend none of that happened. So let me do that when I get into post-production. And we're just supposed to go here.
We should get off the streets.
Also, this minigame is like really, it's quite fun actually. Okay, it's not fun, but like, it is actually a pretty nice minigame just because like, there are little like chests in like throughout the game that have like different weapons or just something in them that can like, it can really change the way you approach encounters. So then like, you can find like a silenced pistol, for example. You might want to start take a more stealthy approach, but then maybe if you find an RPG or some C4 in there, then you want to start blasting everything. So that's really cool, and I did really like that.
Long enough. Bring with ourselves since he was chasing down small criminals all over India.
So do you wanna know why else I'm kind of excited to play this game? Yeah.
To the diamonds.
It's it's because yeah, I showed this like to my friends a few times, and I showed this to like my parents and my family and basically like, all my close like my immediate family kind of know about it. Like my cousins do, but then like my aunts and my aunties don't really. But then like I don't know, just everyone thinks that I'm a Spider-Man channel basically, or that I just do this is just a Spider-Man channel, and then like that's not what I want. That's not what I wanted to happen. It's just like I decided just to play Spider-Man first, just because, well, you know, it's my favorite game, and I wanted to start with something that like I'm really familiar with. But then it's just like. Like I was just asking like to pre-order Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PS4 because luckily it's coming out on PS4, and what do you call it? Yeah, and then my dad was just like, and like I was trying to persuade my mum because my dad was already on board, and then my dad said, no, it's because for his YouTube channel he only covers Spider-Man. I was like, that's not why. It's just because like Spider-Man's just my favorite character, my favorite like superhero, and like probably my favorite character, and you know, like of all time, probably like in video games it's almost definitely Nathan Drake, but in like he's my favorite superhero. My dad made me, not made me, but just like my dad like just what's it called? My dad just like he didn't really force a lot of Spider-Man on me, but like he grew up with Spider-Man, so then I grew up with Spider-Man. He showed me like the '90s series, which he liked, and so then obviously I grew up loving Spider-Man. Oh, of course, Nadine.
You're late, Fraser.
Oh, shut up.
Holy shit! Get to the first squad! Stop them!
You know, I keep thinking that I can sprint in the game just because I'm playing Marvel's Avengers as well, just you know, for myself. But like you can't. Like I keep holding down like the left stick and it's not doing anything.
Relax. You'll live longer.
Relax. It took me weeks to track down a Sov.
Oh
The
wow.
man's as unpredictable as they come.
He's just another warmonger with no water fight.
No, you don't know him like I do. He changes location and routines by the hour. We'd be foolish to take unnecessary risks.
Let's get one thing straight. This is my gig. You want your share? We play by my rules. What's it gonna be?
He's the one with the beard.
That's the spirit. Handsome.
If you're into psychopaths.
Nobody's perfect. Where's base camp?
Top floor balcony.
All right. Let's do this.
Had a street route all planned out. But they'll be looking for us. What do you suggest?
You know, I actually really like the like what's it called, like the way, I don't know how to say it. I really like the way what's their names, Chloe and Nadine's relationship like grows and develops throughout the game. Just like I think it was like really cool. I'm dead, aren't I? I was not meant to go there. Yeah, so I really like the way their like relationship or their friendship or whatever develops, just cause it's not like they're best friends right from the get-go or anything. It's just like, you know, Chloe just hired Nadine because like she was good at her job and all that. But then throughout the course of the game, it's like their friendship grows and then like they become like genuine like good friends. And actually, I think the way this game was designed as well was just like really help that as well. Just cause what do you call it? It's I don't know. It's like kind of open world, like it's semi-open world is the best way I can put it, cause like I don't know. Yeah, so just stuff, cause like there's like
Sure this is safe?
from like chapters 3 and 4, there's like, because obviously this is a really short game, because it was obviously meant to be just an expansion for Uncharted 4. So then like chapters 3 and 4 are basically like they're pretty much open world. Like the area to explore isn't too.
Come on.
You do actually have quite a large area to explore,
We're moving away from
and so obviously that
Yeah, we're taking the long way.
that just that involved a lot of driving, and so obviously just to pass the time, Nadine and Chloe would speak with each other, and you'd just learn like so many different like things about them, and just see how they become like good friends throughout the course of the game, which was really that was really good actually. But then like one thing I will say about the just about the open world segment is just that it kind of just grinded the it kind of just grinded the game's momentum to a halt basically. Like it just, is that the saying? I don't know. Just like it just like I feel like the section in and of itself was a really good section. It's just like I think it should have been either the open world shouldn't have been as big, because like it's not like fully open world obviously, like, but you do have a lot to explore and like loads of different collectibles and all that. But I don't know, it's just like
Sit tight.
if they just made it a bit more contained, then I feel like it would be good.
Well,
Or if they,
her reputation.
I don't know, so if the game was a bit longer, then maybe that would help as well. I'm not so sure about that, but definitely just if they made the open world a bit smaller, because I feel like they sort of overwhelmed you a bit, because like obviously Uncharted is known for being like a linear game. Like Uncharted,
Here we go.
you know, it's like linear, like, you know, you're not really exploring all that much. You're just going from point A to point B to point C and whatever. But then obviously they changed that up in Uncharted 4, where with like the Madagascar outfit. I was not meant to do that.
What are you
Okay.
doing? There's a crate right up there.
Yeah, I know. I did not mean to jump
Be
off.
right back.
I did not mean to jump off. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so they did change that up in Uncharted 4, back when, like with the Madagascar sequences, where like, you know, you could. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, where you could sort of you had like a lot to explore in the Madagascar area, which was like that was a really cool like section. I think maybe it just dragged on a bit too long, but I think I still really liked it. But I don't know. What is that, treasure? Yep, in typical Uncharted fashion, the treasures are kind of useless. Like they're fun to collect, but
How about you avoid
they're kind of useless. Like
Okay, good deal.
actually, I think the treasures were done best in the PS Vita game, which is called like Uncharted Golden Abyss or something, where like he actually had stuff to say about the treasures
Chief officer supplies if you
rather
want.
than, you know, like he actually
Yeah.
said stuff about the treasures instead of just having nothing there, and then all you can do is rotate and look at them. So that was that was really good. But actually, I haven't played the Vita game. What's it called? Golden Abyss, just cause I don't have a Vita, and actually I do have a PlayStation TV, which is like this weird micro console that Sony released, which is basically just a PS Vita, like crammed into a plastic shell. It's literally just the guts of a PlayStation Vita in a plastic shell with an HDMI port in it, so that you can, with an HDMI and some USB ports, so that you can connect it to a TV. And I think the idea was like
Just above us.
really good.
Wasn't it?
Like that, the idea of that was really good, but
It wasn't.
because it was just a PS Vita that you could connect to your TV, the quality wasn't really there. It was 720p, and like like the videos I make are made in like 720p just because that's the built-in recording function for the PS4, because obviously I just have the original PS4, not like the Pro. Oh, shut up, Nadine. Why did you have to do
that
that?
works.
Let's find that disc.
Yeah, so it, and obviously like the 720 on a 5-inch screen that the Vita had,
Watch our backs,
that
yeah?
that looked fine, but then like on a big like TV, it wasn't like it didn't look as good.
He's been a
And
busy boy.
also just like the UI for the PS Vita
Left
was
with his little insurrection
like
going,
definitely
quite
designed for a touchscreen. Like the way you exited things, like you like dragged it from the corner with your fingers. Like
Salah and the tiger.
you were meant
Maybe
to,
he's closer than I thought.
like, you were definitely meant to
It doesn't bother me.
use that with like your hands. So then, so then
Not my
like not being able to do that on a TV obviously just like made things like really bad. And then also the PS Vita actually had, I mean the PS TV actually had less games on than the PS Vita, just because obviously a lot of games made use of the touchscreen and like gyro controls on it, where like you could like move it around and like things would
luxury.
actually move around
Got
in the
it for that.
game. So then just all of those just made like the PS TV not all that great. One thing it is really good for though is emulation. So like I know I used to be really into emulation. Like I've sort of grown out of it a bit, but like I used to be obsessed with the idea of just like playing like old PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, or like even like NES, SNES games on my phone or on the PS TV. So it was really good for
Fraser.
emulation, but then like
Promising.
how many people are really gonna do
Not for long.
emulation? Let's see what have we got here now.
Where's that map?
Western Ghats, Hoysala territory.
And actually,
No, it's alright.
Uncharted Golden Abyss was one of those games that had like touchscreen controls and gyro, and I think it made use of like the the Vita's gyro controls. Yeah, it did, because like I remember I was watching playthroughs. There was one section where like you had to hold your PlayStation Vita up to like the nearest light source or something, and then it would like reveal the map. That was kind of cool, but then it was really unnecessary, I'd say. And also, cause Golden Abyss was like a launch title for the PS Vita,
Time to go.
I had to make use of like a lot of the PS Vita's gimmicks. So like combat sections or like boss fights was literally just you swiping on the touchscreen, like, or just have an arrow and then you'd have to swipe in the direction the arrow would go, and that was like really bad. Like I've heard a lot of people say that was bad just because the Vita barely registered them. Like I'd say apparently like a lot of people said like a lot of the time it just didn't register when you swiped it, so then you'd have to start the whole boss fight all over again. And I think Uncharted Golden Abyss could have been like really good, because like the story was like, it's like typical Uncharted, and it's not really Uncharted light. It's like a full Uncharted experience for handheld, but things like just because it had to take advantage of the PS Vita's gimmicks, so just like kind of held it back, I'd say.
Why are you here? I mean, this isn't your area of expertise.
It is a nice collection, I must say. Chloe Fraser, collector of antiquities.
A thief? You're working for a thief.
Sir,
She's working with
We
a
have a
thief,
situation.
actually.
What?
I'll be right there. The disc.
Oh, right, about that. At first, I mistook you for just an average rebel.
Oh.
But you have managed to find the Hoysala Empire. That's not bad. Their greatest treasure, the Tusk of Ganesh. Now that's not an easy find.
What are you doing?
3 Persian invasions, 3 separate wars, and all these years later, no one has found it.
We're close.
You're lost. And the only chance you have of even narrowing down its location is to find someone who can help you crack this artifact.
Someone with an extensive knowledge of Hoysala society.
Exactly.
An expert in their culture and history.
My rates are reasonable.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
You've got balls. I like that. But I don't need any more so-called experts. Shoot them. Throw their bodies in the river.
No need. We'll throw ourselves out.
Run. I've just gotta run. No, let me run. Please. I'm dead. Okay, I should have made that jump. Because I was not paying attention. Oh, damn it, I fell.
We need to get across the river.
Do they have to get across the river though, or is she just joking? You know, like, I just, like, the set pieces in Uncharted are just so amazing. Like, there are just some really cool inventive set pieces. Like, and each game has like one big set piece that like sort of like is the highlight of each game. Like, and it's different for each person. Is the thing. So like,
Messy but effective.
I don't know about the first one. There's only like one big set piece, and that was really fun. But then Uncharted 2, for me, it was either the train sequence at the beginning, or that bit where there's a tank invading the village, and then you have to fight your way through like a battle basically, and try and take down the tank. And then Uncharted 3 was probably, for me, the sinking cruise ship. Uncharted 4 was that convoy chase, that was really good. And then this game, like the big highlight of the game for me was the ending set piece, which like sort of like an amalgamation of every set piece in the whole game, in the whole series, more like, which was just like. It was so amazing. The final set piece. I'm sorry, the final set piece of this game is probably the best one in the whole series. I'm gonna die. I'm legitimately gonna die. So the thing is, yeah, there's no dodge mechanism in this game. There is, but like it's just where you have to roll. I'm dead. Knew it. Like the combat in this game and Uncharted 4, because like it's the exact same. It is pretty. It's probably. No, it's not even the best in the. I think it took a step back from Uncharted 3. No, Uncharted 3 was like had much improved combat over Uncharted 1 and 2, and Uncharted 2 had improved combat over Uncharted 1. Was it? Yeah. Death. I knew it. I honestly don't know where to go. I haven't played this game. Like I don't remember this game all that well. Yeah, so what was I saying? So, like, Uncharted 2 improved quite a bit over Uncharted 1 in terms of everything, but like, but like, all the combat is like the area I'm talking about right now. So, yeah, and Uncharted 3, like, you had dodging mechanics, which was really good. You could like interact with objects, which you can't do in this game for whatever reason. Like, you could hold circle and push yourself towards like and push the enemy towards like a table or something. Then you get like a bottle and hit them over the head with it, which was really cool. And one thing I also quite liked from Uncharted 3, which wasn't in any other game, was the fact that you could not let me jump, was the fact that you could throw back grenades. So like, so say like an enemy throws a grenade at you, you had like a certain time frame to just throw the grenade back at them. And I get why they I get why they omitted that from Uncharted 4, because like it sort of just like removes the stakes, I guess. Because like obviously if you're good enough, then you can just do it every single time in Uncharted 3. But then like in Uncharted 4 and every other game, when there's a grenade, you have to run and change, and that just sort of like, and that just sort of gives it a bit more tension. So I guess I understand why they removed the grenade throwing back thing, but I would have liked it if they kept that. So I just realized my muscle memory is gonna be like completely. My muscle memory is gonna be murdered
schedule?
because I'm
Should
playing
be maybe about an
Spider-Man
hour.
Great.
and I'm playing Avengers and I'm playing this game now, and they all have like
Ganesh.
they all have like the same basic
little
things,
voice on
like,
the
you know,
capital was
square to
Wednesday.
attack, X to
Look at
jump,
this thing.
but then like just I don't know,
Any
like
luck?
things just
No,
play
no.
really differently.
I'd say we can
You
use
know,
all
I
the luck
can't
we can
describe
get.
it.
Are you still hung up on Asav's so-called expert? Don't worry.
If Asav's not in the gets already, he'll be right on our heels.
Wow.
Plus, he's got weapons, transports, hundreds of men.
So you know, the voice actor for Nadine Ross, yeah,
Like I said.
she's is Laura Bailey. Guess who else she voiced?
Alright.
I'm pretty sure she voiced Mary Jane in Spider-Man PS4. Let me just
Looks
double
like some
check.
kind of key.
Maybe. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, it was Laura Bailey, and
Trident.
yeah, she played Nadine
gonna
Ross from
say-
Uncharted 4 in this game.
The
And so
bow and
that's
arrow
actually like a really cool.
was
That's actually good
Parashuramis,
voice acting.
And
Voice acting's pretty good.
axe was a gift from Shiva.
Wow.
The Great Battle.
What?
The battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. I bet we find these symbols. We find the tusk.
Not bad, Fraser.
Yeah, well. You thank my dad for that.
You know,
Hindu
these
mixed
graphics
race.
are actually
Like a rubbed
gorgeous.
off?
Like, I shouldn't be
You must be
surprised.
proud.
Like, it's a 3-year-old game, so it's not like
Sun's almost up.
it's not like an old game, but like
I'll go get ready.
it's like I
Nice
don't know.
work.
It's not old by any means, but like I'm just like I forgot how good this game and Uncharted 4 look. Like, they literally look so amazing. Like, they have better graphics than Avengers, which came out in 2020, which is kind of amazing to me.
Nearly there. This is a long way to go to settle an argument.
Just for my peace of mind, all right?
Well, nice view. And look. How weird.
What is it? Let's see. Oh wow, what is that?
I'm sorry I doubted you, Chloe.
This Hoysala?
Hoysala. It's not a modern structure, so we're definitely on the right track. What?
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
No. We've gone nearly 100 kilometers with no sign of Asav.
Glass half full, maybe we got the jump on them.
Unlikely.
I'll find the tusk. Asav's on you.
Understood. Meet you back at the car.
Yep.
So with that, I'll end the video here. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like the video, and also just let me know what you think of it. So anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.